I had the privilege to chop it up with a successful former hustler. If you know, you know. And he told me something that stuck. Most men don't lose money. They lose patience. You're 21. You got a kid. You working and you're hustling on the side. And somehow, you stack $40,000. Now listen, click away if you want, because this ain't war stories. This ain't "I used to be outside" talk. This is for the 1% committed baby daddies, the real ones, the young bros in the trenches who actually want a way out without selling their soul. So if you're the type to talk shit, cool. But if you're the type to build, stay right here, because that $40,000 is either a used car that breaks your spirit or the first brick in a legacy your kid can stand on. No pun intended. Most baby daddies will blow 40 bands on a BMW, designer jewelry, vacations, flexing for Instagram, and then wonder why life still feels like a trap. But if you move smart, that 40K can become $1 million plus by the time your kid hits college. Not get rich quick. This is get rich for sure, if you stay disciplined. The 3 money buckets. You're splitting the 40K into 3 buckets. Each bucket has a job. Together, they build a kingdom. Bucket 1, protection, emergency, peace. First, take $5,000 and park it in a high-yield savings account. That's a savings account that actually pays you real growth, usually way higher than your regular bank. Find a legit FDIC-insured online bank. Keep it simple. This money is not for plays. It's not for investments. It's for peace, because no matter what happens, the baby still eats. You don't invest from panic. You invest from stability. Bucket 2, power Roth IRA, tax-free future. Next, open a Roth IRA on a trusted platform. Fidelity is solid, so is Vanguard, Schwab, whatever you'll actually use. Drop in the maximum for the year. It's usually around $7,000, but it changes. Check the current limit. Then set it to auto-invest monthly, like $500 a month. So every year you're basically maxing it. Inside that Roth, you buy a simple, low-cost US index fund with ethical screening. Why? Because the Roth is the tax-free millionaire account. You're building future wealth where the growth can come out clean when you do it the right way. At 21, your biggest advantage isn't talent, it's time. Bucket 3, engine, taxable brokerage, the money machine. Now take the remaining $28,000 and put it into a taxable brokerage account. Same platform, same simple investment, S&P 500 index. Then set up auto investing at $1,500 a month. So now your total monthly investing is $2,000 per month. $500 into the Roth, $1,500 into the brokerage. This is your compound growth engine. This ain't gambling. This ain't crypto prayers. This is ownership. You're buying pieces of the top companies in America on autopilot, while everybody else is financing a lifestyle. The math, the part that makes you respect yourself. Let's say the market averages a modest 8% over time. You start with around $35,000 invested, Roth plus brokerage, and you add $2,000 per month. Fast forward 20 years. You're sitting around $1.3 million, and now you're not hoping for freedom, you're holding it. Dividends alone could be paying you real cash every year. Depends on the market. And then you've got the 4% rule concept, meaning you could potentially pull roughly $50,000 plus a year while the account still has room to grow. That's like $4,000 plus a month. Not because you got lucky, because you built something quiet. Machiavelli said in The Prince, "A ruler survives by securing the foundation of his power before chasing glory. A prince who looks rich but isn't gets conquered. A prince who's stable, funded, and prepared can move when others panic." That's what this is. Bucket 1 makes you untouchable in emergencies. Bucket 2 makes your future tax-free. Bucket 3 makes your money multiply while you sleep. This is literally statecraft, but for your life. Now let's flip it. Poor baby daddy gets the same $40K. He drops $15K on a BMW down payment, $5K on designer moves into a place he can't afford. Starts celebrating like he already won. 3 years later, he's broke again. No assets, no leverage, no options, and the worst part, his kid is still growing, but his money isn't. If you're 21 and you already providing, you ahead of most men. But don't just be a present dad, be a wealthy one. Stack first, flex later. Because real kings don't post every win, they build quietly and show up different. This is Rich Baby Daddy, Poor Baby Daddy. We build legacies, not excuses. Subscribe. And if you're really about it, drop a comment. Buckets. I'll know you one of the real ones.